Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode with your two favorite brothers. My name is Sammy.
My name is Don.
And today we are talking about navigating your relationship. Run the intro. Okay, we're back with another one.
Common.
So today I want to talk a little bit about how to navigate and balance relationships.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need that in your life.
Hopefully.
Okay, so when you think of balance, what do you think of?
Equilibrium.
Talk to me. In the context of a relationship.
Compromise. Yeah, I think compromise, communication. I think those will be like two of my solids, innit? Like if we're talking about balance. I feel like you should always give your significant other the ability or the space to be able to communicate. Even if you don't understand what's going on in it. I think that's important. And I think compromise is a big one, car. Nobody ever wants to feel like everything's only going one way. So yeah, those would be my two just off the bat, innit? What about
you? For me, they're kind of the same in the sense that communication has to be the heart of whatever you do, but that's not just talking.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to see more of the unsaid things. Yeah, so for example, if your partner usually sits next to you on the sofa, yeah, and then one day she gets in and she don't want to sit next to you, it's about picking up on that. Why is the reason that? And it could be nothing, but monitoring that maybe coupled with another thing. So for example, she didn't sit next to you when she got in, and she usually asks you, do you want a tea or a coffee? And she don't ask.
How dare you?
Okay.
Because then she's communicating something to you.
Yeah, that something's changed.
Yeah, that there's something off. And so there may be a prompt to explore that.
No, I hear you.
Yeah, but you see some people, they are just so stupid that
Man, I say some people, they are just so stupid. Hey, do you know what's mad? Yeah, I saw this thing on Instagram. And it was about a couple and they showed like the two different reactions. I don't know if you saw it. There's like two different reactions to like just everyday life and a massive difference it could make, innit? So there was one clip and they were running kind of simultaneously. There's one where the lady comes in it, the guy's on his phone.
I did see this.
Yeah. And then I was like, you see this thing, yeah? People aren't putting it the way that they should.
Yeah, it's little things. So, as I've said before, a lot of people focus on grand gestures. They focus on big things within their relationship to show the whole world, oh, look at how much of a great partner I am. Yeah. Or to show your partner, look how much I've spent on you. Look how much. But the actual day-to-day, that's where your relationship is forged. Yeah. Do you hug each other? Do you have words of affirmation to one another? If one person has a dream, do you get behind that? And do you support that? Or do you say, that's dumb?
Yeah, that's
why do you think that? Or not even that's dumb, because that might be an extreme version. But the idea, like, I don't think that's gonna work.
I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Yeah, or like,
can't lie, one of my relationships I did that, but then
you did that?
Yeah.
Hey,
nah,
toxic, done it.
Yeah, I was just like, that's not gonna work. But I felt like the person hadn't put much thought into it. Like the idea, I feel like sometimes.
Okay, hold on. Let me be your therapist real quickly.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so looking back on that experience, yeah, how do you feel that you could have encouraged that person knowing that maybe they, one, hadn't put their heart into it, or two, hadn't thought about it completely?
No, suck your mother.
Hey, same mum, bro.
You're my therapist, bro. You can't have the same mum for my therapist. Play your role.
Hey.
No, I'm joking. No. On a serious note, though, I think that I could have said, okay, let's think about logistically how this would work now that there's two people in the picture in it. Tell me what it would look like if you had more time to kind of think about it. How can I help you and encourage you to do this? You know, what things would you need from me to be able to make this come true? But bro, I weren't moving out of the country, so.
Oh, okay, so it's out of the country too.
Yeah.
But do you feel like if you wanted to move out of the country, would you expect your partner to move with you?
Do you want my podcast answer or you want my real answer?
I want the realest of the real.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would. But I feel like I would give you the time and the space. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and I would give you real and accurate reasons about why I wanted to move out of the country. I'd put a deadline on it, which would be in years' time. So we had the time to build up to it. And technically, I would have already taken you to the place that I wanted us to move to, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't just blindside you with it like, oh yeah, this is what I want to do. I would actually take some time and just be like, actually, there's two people in this relationship. I want to show you why I would want to go back to the land of my heritage, if that makes sense. Do you know what? It wasn't that the idea was wrong, it was the delivery.
Oh, I swear. Because I thought it was the other way around. I thought the idea didn't actually map onto real life. Because you know how some people do that? They talk about things and then there are huge gaps in how they manage to get this. So for example, I'm starting a podcast, cool. Yeah, and then I'm going to get like a £10,000 grant. Do you know anywhere that gives a £10,000 grant? Nah, but I'm sure you can get one. Yeah, but just yeah. So with those type of ideas, then you have to be encouraging, but you also have to not be a simp. Yeah, it's true. Don't be a simp and just say, "Oh, that's a wonderful, beautiful idea." You're there to be a partner. A partner encourages, but they also point out, maybe this idea needs a little bit more thought. Maybe we should get a professional to help us, like, actually make this a concrete thing. Maybe you need to go back and rewrite something. You know, novels are constantly rewritten. They're not just first draft slapped on there, innit? So
yeah.
So sometimes that's your role as a partner to.
I think it was a bit of both. Now that you're explaining it, I think it was a bit of both.
You see how good at relationships I am?
Say no more. But do you know what?
Not like,
yikes. Yeah, you're always getting at this thing. Yeah, but I felt like it was a conversation where it wasn't well thought out. But I felt like if it was well thought out, the delivery would have been better.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would have been like, I'm thinking about moving to this in the long term. What do you think about that? Oh, don't worry, it wouldn't be anytime soon. Maybe in about the next 15, 20 years. I would like to get this done before we go. You know, there was kind of none of that. It's just, and I'm big on, like, if you're in a relationship, there's two of you. So don't come with your preconceived ideas of what you did when you was on a solo thing. Yeah, it annoys me. I can't lie.
Yeah, you're flying with a co-pilot now.
Yeah, you got a co-pilot now. It's different. It's like you can't live the life that you had before you had a child, if that makes sense. When you had a child. Yeah. So why would you expect to live the life that you lived on a solo thing when you had all your imagination? Someone said this to me. Maybe it was me and you talking. And we're talking about marriages. And I was like, I hate when people come with preconceived ideas of marriages that you've just set up by yourself. So I should just attend, yeah?
Oh, yeah. It might have been me. So.
Yeah, I'm not on it.
Yeah. You want to contribute?
Yeah, like at least a little bit. Like, what? I've got culture too. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have people attending too. I get that it's your special day, and I'm down for that. Do you know what I'm saying? But let's do like a 70-30 or something like that. Not like a straight up 100 your thing, and then I'm just tapped on the end. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, because that is a precursor to your marriage.
There we go.
So
yeah.
If you can plan a wedding together, the stress of a wedding, I don't want to sit next to this person. Can I sit here? And then maybe something else happening. The venue saying, "Oh, we double booked," or dealing with all of these things. Right. Yeah.
Mess with the venue saying we double booked.
I'm just saying, those are black venues.
Wow. Hey, listen, I'm joking. Don't start this on this podcast, you know. Don't start this, yeah.
I'm joking. I've been to a lot of fine black establishments. And big up Black Pound Day, let's just say that. Yeah, so obviously all I'm trying to say is things happen, within trying to plan a wedding, and it doesn't always go to plan. And so working with each other, communicating with each other in a way where you're showing that you're a team before you're married, those are always good signs.
No, definitely.
If things start happening and you start turning on each other, that is a red flag. You know, because it means that you don't know how to overcome issues together as a couple.
Yeah.
Which you're gonna have to need when you're in a relationship. So
I agree.
Yeah, so what advice would you give to somebody who's maybe feeling like their partner is taking a bit too much space in the relationship? So a lot of things are what they want to do, and then they're feeling a bit left out, like all their ideas are the dumb ones, and their partner maybe doesn't respect their point of view. What kind of advice would you give to somebody who was going through that in their relationship?
I mean, it does really depend what your partner's on. Do you know what I'm saying? One of the things that I would do is try to do like some, like them kind of team building exercises. Obviously, I'm not saying bring a team along. It's just you and your partner, innit? But
I've got a team building exercise. No, I'm joking.
Wow. Yeah, but I would try to do stuff where it challenged different elements. So I would say take some time, do something thoughtful, where it kind of supports the discussion. So you may decide to do something like crystal maze, innit? Where you have to work with...
Bro, I thought you were going to say crystal meth.
Hey, who do you think I am, bro?
Bro, just the way it came out, innit? I thought you were going to say crystal meth. I'll be like, well, that can bring people together a little bit, but that's a bit
like, you know, I mean, crystal maze is a little bit...
You were going to say
yeah, no. Crystal maze is a bit harder because you've got like a group in it.
Yeah.
You might want to do something that's like a little bit more together, where you can show like how important your side is and show how important her side is. You might start very simple by just having a conversation and just saying, listen, I know we're in a relationship, but I always feel like I'm being sidelined in it. And I want to give you the space to have, your input, but I would also like you to consider mine. You may do something even more creative, like, I don't know, like, how people have a swear jar, and you're like, every time you don't include me, you put £1 in the jar in it, and then maybe that's like actually for a holiday, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Like you work towards something.
Yeah, I'm like be creative, like understand your person.
Get a Nike, a flat pack.
Yeah, so working to build it, build it together. Yeah.
Well, like, I know it sounds corny, innit, but like do puzzles together.
I was about to say, people do puzzles,
yeah. So, I mean, I don't even think it's corny. Like, do stuff with your partner, man. And puzzles can be challenging. Like, some people play Sudoku together. Like, little bits of things where you can invite your partner into the relationship.
Yeah.
And work on a partner type thing. I think that's always good. And then go off and have your own achievements. Sometimes one of the reasons why your partner doesn't respect you is because you've got no accolades.
That's mad.
I lie.
Yeah, I hate you.
Yeah, you got no accolades. You haven't done anything. You've not proved that you can take on any forms of responsibility. And so your partner is quarterbacking you.
Yikes.
Yeah? So you need to go off and do something. Do a 5K or something.
Yeah.
And prove to your partner that you can do something. Go get go negotiate a raise. Do something.
No, hey.
Because otherwise you're always going to be babied. It's like when you're a child, your parents give you increments. Yeah.
That's true.
Now let me disclose a tale. Yeah. So Faith's got these like plastic scissors or whatever, yeah?
Yeah.
All these scissors, and she uses it to cut paper. Yeah. So we let her use it. She's shown that she can be responsible with it, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, today this girl came and she had cut the hair off one of her toy horses.
Oh.
She turned into barber. She wanna be Danny Trims.
Yeah. Yo, shout out Danny Trims, you know.
Yeah. And so now you've shown that you don't know how to use the utensils that we showed you how to use properly. So they have to get taken away.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because you've shown that you can't be responsible. Now, I don't like trying to parent a partner. That's weird. Yeah.
It's bad as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it shows there's an unevenness there. However, if you are within that dynamic and you want to be taken seriously as a partner, then you have to assert yourself. You have to be able to show that I'm competent in whatever I do. So I don't need you to baby me.
I hear you.
Yeah, and that's what it is.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I wouldn't complain about that.
We talk facts on here.
Say no more.
Now, this is something that can arise, yeah, and ruin balance within a relationship.
Yeah.
Bringing your past nonsense.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not even here to call it. Everyone's talking about trauma. No, it's nonsense. Yeah. You need to... Now, a person can't come to a relationship fully healed. There's no such thing.
Okay.
You have to work on things. But you should have a better idea of who you are as a person before you come into a new relationship.
I would agree. Spend some time fixing yourself and doing...
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And doing things, just enjoy it a little bit. Spend more time with your friends. Chill out. Do stuff by yourself so you don't deal with any weird codependency issues.
Well, you know what they say, time away makes the heart grow fonder, innit? So.
Yeah, so just do things by yourself. And then when you're ready, or sometimes you look, life is not
an exact science.
Yeah, you know, so sometimes you are working within yourself, but you meet the person that you want to meet.
Yeah.
But just take it slow. Yeah? Take it slow because you're dealing with stuff. If you're an expert and you found out yourself, drop panties. We don't care. Yeah? But if you're if you've just come out of a relationship and you're meeting somebody, this goes for men and women, yeah?
Yeah.
Don't rush into something. Just go slow. Why you rush? If you rush something, yeah, like you're scared.
I feel like that, you know. I get extremely anxious when I feel like people are trying to rush me towards something. So, if that's the most common one is marriage, innit? And I'm like, why are you lot all trying to rush me into this thing? And then I'll speak to a lot of people, and I know that marriage can be beautiful, innit? I've seen it with my own eyes. But I've also seen atrocity stories, like kitchen nightmares, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is what you man are trying to rush me into. Like, I'll be speaking to parents, and they're like, yeah, my kid's a brat, really. You know, if I could give her to you, I would. It's like, oh, so this is what you want me to run into. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute, what? And then it's like, oh yeah, so how's the marriage going? Yeah, but you know, last week I had to meet up with the girls because I just had to get out of the house. He was annoying me a bit. And it's just like...
But those things happen.
And I get it.
Yeah, those things happen.
But this is why you need to be prepared for it. That's what I think.
Anyway. You can't rush into these things.
You have to take some time because you don't want to be that person who doesn't know you need to get out of the house because you haven't spent that time with yourself. So
to know that you need independence.
There we go. So every time you're just exploding on your partner. And then it's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When your friends are walking in, like, fuck yeah, you're going to have to bleep that. But anyway.
No, we won't bleep it.
Oh, say no.
I'm done censoring myself for YouTube.
Yeah, say no more.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like...
When we get more subscribers and it affects my pockets, then yeah. Until then, up middle finger.
Say no more. But yeah, you know, and then your friends walk in and it's like, and then they go into the car and like, did you hear what Susie said to Darren? Yeah, no.
Imagine being a talking point like that.
Yeah, no, I'm not in it.
You know, like people talking about your relationship.
And people love to talk. That's what they do. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I mean, they'll always talk, but it's better that they go, oh, have you seen those two? They're so sweet.
See, that's what you want. That's what you want. So
not your best friend planning like, oh, I don't think he's involved in a relationship. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna give him a call. You never know. These things are mad.
Yeah, it's mad. You know, it's mad. I've seen give him a call.
I've seen Reddit. I know how it goes.
That's mad.
You know, so
what would you do if that happened? Do you think you'll be offended? Like if one of Rox's friends gave you a call and was just like, "Hi, Sammy. You know, I really enjoyed today, by the way, but the way you speak to Roxy, nah, it's not it, Sammy. I just thought I'd call you and tell you because you know that's not the way that we should treat each other. Like it's just going off on you."
Is it okay? First of all, is this on the phone or is this like as a DM?
Ooh, no, it's on the phone.
Okay, on the phone, then my response will be, "Oh, okay, thanks, bye."
What if they kept going? And I'm not done.
Okay, so this is a rule for everybody. Yeah, this is a rule. Whenever you pick up the phone, one, I'm just going into a meeting, or two, my battery's kind of low. This gives you control over the conversation. Whenever somebody starts intruding, you say, "Oh, my battery's gonna die. Yeah. I'll die back. Bye. I am the one, the way your son don't." Done. Okay. This is what we're doing. Yeah. So if she's going,
I'm a Christian. I can't partake. But go on.
Yeah. So if that person keeps intruding, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, bye. Like, sorry, my battery's going. Bye. Thanks. Bye. Don't call again.
But you see this, this is where it's on your partner, because imagine your partner then gets a call, and it's like, oh, your husband's so rude. You'd expect your partner to be like, nah, innit? Like, oh, did you just call him? What, without speaking to me?
But you know what? I expect, babe, if you're watching this, we're just say yeah, and then we're gonna laugh at them. We're gonna laugh at them, telling them them telling us what they think of our good relationship. Yeah. Go away.
But that's the thing. If the person leans in, then that's what you're at.
Yeah. So if you lean in, it's like I said. You know when a single person tries to get at a person who's in a relationship, it's on the people who are in the relationship to defend their position.
No, definitely.
Yeah, and in the same way, if you get information about your partner, it's on you
to defend your partner.
Yeah, and to regulate. Like sometimes you don't even need to defend them, because who are you defending them to? Yeah, you know,
probably not even worth it.
Yeah, if they're speaking bad about your partner, then maybe you think. But if they're like giving unsolicited advice, it's like, who are you? You know, so we're just gonna play the voicemail and we're gonna laugh and laugh and laugh. You know, and that's, to me, that's just the end of it. End of it, innit? So,
I think that's how good relationships work. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely rate that. I think in any situation, it's like when you have a team, innit? You don't try to rubbish your team in front of other people, because that gives them the warrant to rubbish your team. Yeah. You actually just say, okay, I heard what you said, and then you go and you report back to your team, and if you think it's an issue, you pick it up. Yeah. And if you don't think it's an issue, you just say, oh, someone said this, but you know, I think it's kind of irrelevant.
It's nonsense.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening.
That yes was like you just woke up.
Thank you for listening. If you're listening on the audio, please leave a review. If you're listening and watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Hopefully, we're gonna try and hit 500 subscribers before Christmas. If you can, help a brother out, innit? Yeah, it's cost of living crisis. As soon as I can get to monetizing this damn channel, the better, innit? So help us out with that, and we'll see you next time in the same place, same two brothers. My name is Sammy.
My name is Don.
And we've been the family.
Bow.
We took off our chains, shone brighter than they ever did. danced around in the rain, and we were in our element. Yeah, we were throwing rollies in the river, Versace in the bin. Left it for the win. Yeah, we were throwing rollies in the river, Versace in the bin. Back when we were kings. They talk about their brands like it give them power. Here's my 50 cents when in the club. I was moving shower, I was moving ghost. Most of my dons thought I was moving sour. The beat knocks like Greg would get lost.